Hi guys, my name is Mark. Today I do a comparison review for you of the both best speed pads on the market in my opinion, the X-raypad THOR and the Artisan RAIDEN. Let's go. So as I said already, we're doing this review about the Artisan RAIDEN, which I have in Xsoft. I don't have it in mid because I have no idea why I should get it in mid, because the sponge of these Artisan pads is mainly the reason, or it mainly gives the effect on fitting on your desk. So none of the Artisan mid pads I have are holding on my desk, because I have an IKEA standard desk and they're just sliding on it, and the Xsofts and softs all fitting and holding very good. So I just have these RAIDEN and Xsoft here. I also played it already. It's nice. It's a nice speed pad with a decent structure and stuff and quality, but it's always from Artisan for the price point. And the other pad is basically the fastest soft cloth pad I think is on the market right now. It's the THOR pad from X-raypad. It's desk size here. It's 120 by 55. It's a little bit shiny, as you can see, guys. It's also, I have no idea if it's the fabric is synthetic or not. I have no clue, but I think so, because it feels like. But one thing I already can tell you, I will order a black also, because the white one, as you maybe can see, basically you can see everything on it. Steps of my cat, some water dots, and even if you have a little bit dirty hands, maybe from, I don't know, you came from outside from touching your car or something, and you forgot to clean your hands really good, or you maybe, yeah, I don't know, you have a dirty spot on your body and you just touch the pad somewhere, it will be on the pad and you will not get it down there. I've tried some stuff. I just tried to swipe it off with some wet pads and nothing happened. If we do this, the wetness of the from the swipe will maybe stay on the pad, like I have it here. It's like here is a little dot. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little dot where I tried to clean something out and it just stays there now. The wetness, like, I don't know, man. But it's a really nice pad. I enjoy this a lot. It's my main pad since some days. I have one little flaw on this. It's like here, it's the stitching. It still has the old stitching, the rougher one. I know X-raypad is already have invented stitching which is better, a little bit tighter, not so open, and you can get it on the ACs, on the AC Black, I think, Agro Control Plus Black. But for now, yeah, it's okay. It's not a bad stitching, you know. Sometimes you have some problems like this, but for me it's totally okay. I enjoy this pad a lot. Quality is nice. Everything else is nice too. Now we come to the basic informations of both pads. As I said already, this is the Artisan and Xsoft. It's made of fabric. I have no idea which one. Xsoft will tell you, or the Xsoft mark of Artisan will tell you how soft the sponge is. This is the softest sponge, and it's the most grippy one on the pad backside. The pad backside of Artisan looks different to normal pads. It looks like this. And on normal pads you have these non-slip rubber arrows. I think everyone knows this from the pad. And here Artisan is always very high quality. One problem I realized on these RAIDEN pads is, like, if you try to lay them down, even if you do it for longer term, they never get really flat on the edges. I was talking to someone who has an old RAIDEN, which were basically, as he said, cut it out by laser without stitching on the edges, which were way better because they were always flat, but these now they are like wavy on the edges always. In the middle it's totally flat, that's okay, but on the edges it's like, yeah, I don't know. Also I heard about some people who have spin outs on RAIDENs. I have no idea which with mouse and with sensor combis, and I have no clue about the setups, but I only heard about it, and I don't want to just tell you something I'm not really aware of or really don't know. So there's maybe the ability you get spin outs on this pad, but it's not proven from my side, guys. I heard nothing so far or similar from the THOR pad. The THOR pad I have here is 120 to 55 and 3mm thick. and the Artisan RAIDEN was 40 in height and 45 centimeters in broadness, and also 3 or 5 millimeter thick, I don't know. It feels like 4 millimeter for me. Both are different in softness when you have your hand or your mouse laying on it. Right now I'm meaning the Zaunkönig M2K, which is 24 gram, and the THOR pad is like, it has softness, so you can lay down your arm and your hand on this without, it feels like you have it on your desk or on your table directly. It's just like there is a little bit softness, but it's not that soft that you can, for example, force a stop point by pressuring the mouse into the pad. That's not possible with the THOR. Maybe you can do it with 150 gram mouse and your arm weighs 20 kilos, but I can't do it. I also can do it with a Superlight or MZ1 rail or whatever, with no mouse. On the RAIDEN, because it's the Xsoft sponge, there's the possibility to force a stop point by pressuring or force the mouse into the pad. So there would be, for example, if you get used to it, or if you have a very good muscle-mind connection and very good sense for your fingers, your mouse and your arm, you would be able to force on some point a stop point if you really need it. For example, if you track something or someone in a match and you realize he's doing something you maybe did not know before or were thinking of, you can just pressure a stop point and and change direction. That's not possible on the RAIDEN, but on the THOR. But on the THOR, I have there is a better micro feeling, because I don't need to pressure it, because on the THOR I always have the feeling to just change instantly. For me, the THOR is like very harmonic speed pad, like in every direction and on every situation. It feels very linear for me. And the RAIDEN, by its a little bit rougher structure, sometimes feels a little bit, how can I say? I do fingertip grip, and sometimes it feels like the roughness gives me a different response over my mouse to my fingers than this really smooth, non-really textured THOR pad. So the overall feeling on the THOR for me and my fingertips is better than on the RAIDEN. But I think the RAIDEN is more suitable for people who maybe want to play a speed pad, but still need a little bit friction on the arm, for example, or need a little bit more friction on the mouse, because the mouse is above 55 or 60 gram. Because one very, very important point on playing a speed pad right now is the weight of the mouse. That's basically also a reason why I do this video, because I want to give you people I want to just show you something I aspired in the last weeks or month when I just changed it from a heavy mouse to light mouse. One thing is, if you have a light mouse, you can play better. That's true, because that's of the pure physical forces the mouse is doing. Also, the friction is lower on different pads, and in combination with a lower friction, a lighter mouse, so a mouse which weighs less than your old one, for example, like 20 or 30 gram less, and your adaptation by muscle-mind memory to the new pad and to the new mouse, you will be able to play better. Why? The reason is simple. It's physics and math. The movement and the force from your mouse, which is lighter now, are more easy to control. So, control pad. Why you use the control pad? Right, because sometimes you have problems to stop your heavy mouse. This changed now, you have a light mouse now. Yeah, but then I just go down with my DPI because my lighter mouse makes me better movement. Yeah, that's stupid, don't do it. Play the same DPI as before. Play the 20-30 gram lighter mouse, play the same DPI, try a faster pad. Why you should do it? Because the force is better controllable, it's more linear. Like on the high friction control pad, the force is not very linear when you move. For example, when you do a flick over like 5 or 10 centimeters on your pad, it's on a high friction pad, like every control pad is, it's not linear, and you need to have a really good muscle-mind memory. And if the pad is faster, so the the movement itself feels more natural to you, which it will be on a faster pad, because the friction is less, the better your aiming and tracking will get. Your flicks will get better. You will get more secure, because the faster pad and the lighter mouse will make your aim more intuitive. You will be able to focus more on the game because your aim gets more intuitive, and that's why you will improve in any game. Now people will say, but I play Counter-Strike, I play Valorant. It's okay, guys, that's not a problem. The problem is like the old-fashioned thinking way most of us people have, like these old guys from CS like 100 years ago just played those old school Soviet pads, slow pads, control pads with 110, 80, 90 gram mouse. Some of you guys still play Soviet mouse out there. Guys, maybe try to reinvent yourself, try something new, like you do on your phone, on your new iPhone, on your new TV, on your new car. Try this on mouse and mouse pads also. I will guarantee you it's an awesome experience, and you will love it after some time. Some people will need 2 weeks, some people will need 4 weeks. But a faster pad, you can start, for example, with a hybrid pad or a fast control pad. It will give you way better feeling, guys. And that's also the reason why I made this review. So basically, you have 2 fast pads here, which are both insane. I won't say that one pad is better than the other one. They are both for different people who like a different style of fast pad. The Artisan is the softer one with more structure, with more texture, which is has a little bit higher static feeling and a little bit more friction on the pad for your mouse. And the THOR, in my opinion, is for my opinion the god pad of speed soft cloth pads out there. So that's, in my opinion, the best controllable, best playable speed pad out there. And you also can get it in black, by the way, and I will order it in black. So if you want to ask anything about one of these 2 pads, or about why you should play speed pads or whatever, guys, just hit me up in the comments below, or visit me in my stream. I basically stream daily on Twitch, and you can ask anything, guys. There are no stupid questions, there are only too few questions, so just ask. And thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next video. Bye.